Hello and welcome, this is Melskinner, and we're back with some more of the multi-consumer products playthrough of Stellaris using the MegaCorp DLC. And I was just about to come in here and upgrade this starport to this outpost to a starport. And then we're going to grab the construction ship that's in here. And we can go ahead and start collecting some of these resources in here. Okay, so food is our only real problem at the moment. Let's go ahead and grab these energy credits. Normally I start with what's closest. Yeah, actually, as a matter of fact, let's build there. And then we'll just go here, here. I've got plenty of minerals, so I don't have a problem queuing all these up. Here, then finally there. Okay, and then once we get this into a starport, we can get the trade hub, and that will start getting what we need. We do have a lot of piracy in the area, though, so that will be a little bit of a concern for all this trade value. But once we get it secured and ready to go, we'll be in a good spot. The war is continuing over here. It's a war that's been going on a long time. But we are moving guys over to try and invade the planet. That is, you know, something that will happen hopefully in the near future. We do have some unemployment. Yeah, we do. It might have been sitting there for a little while and I just missed it. So this stage, I'm looking at 68, so I can only really afford a couple more districts. Food is the real problem right now. So I am obviously going to build an agricultural district here. And other than that, not sure what I'm going to do. Because we're going to run into the... Wait, why do I have unemployment? There's plenty of jobs. Oh, it's a transition. Because I had a chemist. That's weird. Why isn't it just correcting itself? We have a specialist. Open this. We have a specialist. It's unemployed. So we're gonna have to send them somewhere else. Does that hold on. Let's take a look at the... Does a technician not count as a specialist? The workers? Workers. Come on. Open up. There we go. Yeah, technicians are not. We transfer you? I'm not sure I can transfer them and force them into a job. I can't force him to take a different type of job. So he is looking for a specialist job, and I don't have it. Interesting. Alright, well, that is what it is. If he doesn't want to take other jobs, we could force him to go somewhere where we have those jobs. Let's take a look at the population here. Specialists. Fortunately, all my specialist jobs are being taken up in the main planet. Yeah, that's something that I didn't realize would be a problem. Once somebody is in part of a particular stratum, they don't want to leave it. Okay. Well, they have a defensive pact invitation. It doesn't really have anything to do with me. I mean, it's good to know these things. Migration treaty. Oh, so migration treaties do exist. Okay, I wasn't... Maybe you have to have an alliance first? Well, let's see if that's true. So these guys... communicate. Oh yeah, there is migration treaties. But I looked at that before and I didn't see it. Maybe I was looking at the wrong person. Yeah. Okay. Well, they're not really, nobody's really interested in doing that with me. A lot of it's distance things. Too far away. Well. Now, the problem we have,
Upscaling complete.
once we beat the Venomous Star Accord, they're still going to be egalitarian, so they're not going to really like me. Okay, so you have finished one of your things. The one thing I could do here is I could get a defensive slot to help me hold down this. But honestly, I think we should go into the shipyard and get some more destroyers. These take up 2 ship size, so we're only going to be able to build 2 before we run out of our capacity, but might as well get on that. How would we do it on the grand scheme of things? I haven't really looked at this in a while. So obviously those guys are overwhelming, but we're equivalent. These guys have a superior fleet to us, and they're right next to us, so we do have to worry about that. Okay. Got equivalent, although again, fleet power is superior. These guys are far away from us, though. Equivalent. So these guys are not only right next to us, they are very, very scary. They have very high fleet power. We need to do something to kind of curb them a little bit. So, obviously building up the fleet would be nice. We have to be prepared to defend ourselves as well. Alright.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, so those 2 yards did their thing, or their star bases did their thing. I don't think they have any other... Oh yeah, actually they should have the slot down here. So we can get an off-world trading company to get more trade value. Of course I'll do. And then the same thing... what is the other station? This one. Same thing. Oh, I don't have enough alloys? Yeah, okay. How was our trade doing? Yeah, still quite bad. Piracy. Alright, let's take a look at our war situation. I mean, the devastation is probably pretty bad at this stage. Yeah, they just keep pumping in more and more guys here. So although I've been bombarding them constantly, they continue to just expand and expand and expand.
Upscaling complete.
It's costing them, I'm sure, a lot of resources, but they're doing it nonetheless. I almost feel like we should just go to a different planet. Okay, what did we do here? Direction Q. Alright, so that was the, yeah. Yeah, food production is still kind of a problem. Of course, part of that might be that we're not working those jobs. We do have another job slot, or building slot here. I'm tempted to grab a research lab, because I feel like we kind of need that, although saying that, we are getting into a point where we're running out of consumer goods, and I believe the research lab takes consumer goods. Yeah, it does. So that's not going to be any good for us. So we definitely need another civilian. This is an artisan job, which should be a specialist. So I'm wondering if I can grab that population that's in Hicklum and just transfer them. There may be problems with that, but I feel like I kind of have to do that. So the unemployed population is going to go over, yeah, because an artisan is a specialist. So they're going to go over to Goroth. They may be costs to that, but once the building gets done, there will be an artisan job, so they'll instantly do that job, and we'll get rid of that unemployed population. So yeah, I have to be careful about that in the future. And just to kind of balance things out, I'm going to send a robot. from Goroth to Hiklam to kind of make up for the population we just sent. So we'll send one of those over. Let's send a farmer. Okay. Now we'll kind of balance things out. We don't want to send too many because then we wouldn't have the slot open to us again. At least maybe that would happen. Alright, so the these two fleets are together, so let's have them merge. Alright, so we're looking at almost 400. I really don't think we're going to be able to successfully take this, though. Because they just have so many freaking armies. Despite the fact that I'm bombarding the planet down into almost non-existence. Yeah, it just... Oh, interesting. Do we just try for it? I mean, I do have a general. If it fails, it fails. I kind of feel like it will slow down the war, though. Yeah, I just don't think we'll succeed. Because they just have so much more strength than me. Do we try a different planet, maybe? Because if they're spending a lot of resources here to defend, they're not doing that somewhere else. I mean, I would have to beat back the defenses. The problem is the only other planet they have is over here. It's quite a ways away. Well, let's work on it. So, I'm not sure I can really win that one. So, let's send the anchor. Along with the coast. And we'll go over to... Like seriously? Anchor? There's no route? Be plenty of routes. Oh, you may have to do it like... a lot of time? Well, let's jump in there with the anchor. And we'll see what we can do, and then the coast gonna come in and help out with this bombardment, perhaps. And we get another tradition. All right. Well, at this point, we don't have necessarily a crisis where we have to rush anything, but let's see what we got. Starbase upkeep, that could be good. New colonies start with 1 additional pop. That doesn't really help us. Pop growth speed is up by 10%. Again, that doesn't necessarily help us. Diplomacy. Form Federation. Don't really need. Market fee reduced by 10%. That could be very good for us. Base trade protection for trade routes increased by 5. That could be really good. Let's try that because we have some problems with piracy at the moment. And let's see if that improves it. That's our more immediate need. It might not necessarily calculate right away, but Shirkenship's still doing its thing. Yeah, but I'm going to do what I can to finish this war off, but I feel like we may not have the strength to do what I'm looking to do. And, I mean, I could keep building up the transport fleet, but at this point we've got 16 troops, and they're, as much as I'm building up... Ah, okay, that's what's stopping me, okay. Well, let's send these guys in and just smash this outpost. It shouldn't take much.
Competitive station engaged.
Because it's just a simple outpost.
Upscaling complete.
What do we got? So... I'll send that over here as well to help out with the bombardment. Okay.
Upscaling
You need
complete.
repairs. I'll go do. Okay, and let's take a look at that starbase real quick. That's in here. So we want a trade hub. The first thing. Wow, look at this alloy production. That's crazy. Now that we have those things doing their thing, those alloy mega foundries or whatever they're called. Yeah, it's going quite well. Yeah, so we're just going to keep up with the bombardment here. And if they continue to pump resources in here, it's just kind of a waste of their time. And we'll just go and invade elsewhere. At least that's the game plan. War's taking a lot longer than I kind of had hoped. But maybe I'm not doing it exactly the way I need to be doing it. I mean, in theory, I'm winning. Okay, the fleet's repaired. Let's send it back. So the anchor, I'll send it in here. We don't know how powerful this base is, but we know it has some kind of FTL inhibitor, which is the reason why we can't move past it. Oh, they also have a fleet, too.
Upscaling complete.
Their fleet is getting ready to come after me. So once they jump in here, we should engage them almost immediately.
Upscaling complete.
Go kill them.
Competitors engaged.
This is going to be a very quick death. Okay. Grab them and jump in here. One of our scientists leveled up. How is our little exploration thing going here? You still have a long way to go, huh? I do want to keep an eye on this jump in. Okay, Admiral gains trade. Following her recent sensor sweep of the such and such system, Admiral Sudbury has learned how to deploy her units to maximize their sensor range. Few fleet commanders possess the skill to carry out such complex maneuvers. Okay, cool. So 500 is the fleet, or the starbase strength here. We may take some losses. Sensor range, ship hyperlane detection range, and sublight speed. Alright. Well, we'll get in here and fight these guys. Because we won that battle, that should be in my favor. It might take me too long to really go about this, but burning through its armor pretty
Evading
fast.
competitive fleet.
Where's that happening? Oh, okay. So we ran into more aliens. The way that we're going. Alright. So we wanna... Once they've done fleeing... oh. We're trapped! Because I can't get around them. How did I even get this way in the first place if they were there? I'm guessing they weren't there. They probably jumped in there, so we may just have to wait until they go away. If they're kind of a roving thing, because there's no way we would have gotten through here before if they'd been there. Alright, well, we're just going to have to be patient with them, I guess. Okay, we know about that. And because we have our better sensor range now, we can see what's going on over here. Can we actually see in here? Oh yeah, so this is a pretty powerful military base. We're probably not going to Starbase. Probably not going to be able to easily get by it. But yeah, we keep continuing to win conflicts, so I mean we're getting there. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.